Virgo, welcome to your session. I hope all is well. Happy New Year's, Virgo. I want to first just inform you, Virgo, that your session for 2026 is limited, and it's just for your protection. Okay. Um, so don't think that um, I'm showing other zodiac signs um, favoritism. It's just regarding you, Virgo. When it comes to 2026, it's something that you have to fully realize. I don't care if you go do juju. I don't care if you actually pay for a reading. I don't care if you light a candle. You don't have access to what you're supposed to feel for fully realize. This is kind of like uh, trusting your own judgment, Virgo. Um, but I do want to say that I can pull spreads for you. Just don't get irritated with me if I tell you that's the farthest I can go. I don't go behind the veil. That's an oath that I am committed to. When divine tells me to stop, I stop. Doesn't mean I'm stopping your reading. It just means whatever message that I'm tapped into. If divine says no, 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 boo boo, yeah, that's it. Okay. 2006, there's something that you're supposed to fully realize. All right. Most High, thank you so much for blessing with the gift of intuition. Allow this session for Virgo to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding. Thank you. Let me light this because I need to. Just one moment. Bear with me. Let me get something to light this with. Just one moment. All right. Just give me a moment. A moment. I'm not doing any tricks or anything like that. I'm clearing out the energy. So don't look in the flame or anything like that. I'm just burning some polyanthos. That's what I'm doing. All right. What message do you have for Virgo? What message do you have for Virgo? Let me get this out of the way. I don't want you to be distracted. This is not the moment, Virgo, where everything means something. This is just me clearing out the energy. Now, I just want to say that again. Okay. Whew. What message you have for Virgo, earth sign? A lot. Master, flow, and spark. Soul spark. You also have a decision. Foundation. Foundational strength. Opening. This is your decisions. Decision 1. Decision 2. Foundation of strength. Opening. Threads of destiny. Courageous heart. And leap. This is this is you using the arts, okay? And this is you going within. And it just feels like it's supposed to be the opposite. Like this is you going within and this is the art. That's why I'm being guided to tell you it's something that you're supposed to fully realize independently. Because you could be thinking that one life is going a certain way and it's doing the opposite. In 2026, it's up to you if you want to share your life, if you want to give life. You know, how you can speak life into someone and you feel rewarded from helping people. Versus here, your strength comes from life experiences, all the way up from being a child. And you love what you do, Virgo. Why won't you take the leap of faith? You're afraid to take the leap of faith. Clarify this leap. Breakthrough. Yeah, you're afraid to take the leap of faith. You're afraid of something from the past will arise on will resurface. That's just your shadow self not wanting you to embrace this fulfillment. It's kind of like how do I say this? Allow 2002. I don't know if this is disrespectful or if this makes you feel some type of way, but I'm gonna just say how I hear it. You gotta show people your beast side. Like you gotta be a beast in 2026. And it's in a positive light, not a negative light. You you got to be a beast in 2026. You don't have to fight your way through life in 2026. Are you going to be a beast in 2026 or are you going to wear your heart on your sleeve? The other option is doing what you love to do and bringing life to people, places, and things. Only thing is, when you bring life to people, places, and things, what you love to do, Virgo, I think I called you Leo. My apologies. You're going to have to learn how to master to keep your energy levels up. Because when you serve people your fire energy, you lose energy. And you're going to need to know how to clarify master of flow with soul spark for Virgo. heart awakening. So you have, you know what I see? I see you doing what, I'm gonna just tell you what it is. I see you doing what you love to the point of no return, where there is a breaking point where you're like, I'm not getting anything in return of bringing, serving your fire energy, bringing life into people, places, or things. You turn into this beast mode, starting with your heart on your sleeve. The foundation of it, though, I don't see you betting nothing or betting at all. I see you no longer being afraid of the unknown. The beast in you is going to come out when you have your breaking point, Virgo. I keep wanting to call you Leo. Just be mindful of not selling yourself short, confusing a breaking point, um, and selling yourself short. And that's the part when you fully realize in 2026 what is a breaking point. At the breaking point, there is an opportunity. You can be the beast and be free, right? And gain experience from wearing your heart on your sleeve, or you can accept this contract. That's up to you. It's up to you. It says you feel the pull of something you agreed to long before this lifetime. Your soul remembers what your mind forgets. Honor your sacred contract by taking the first conscious step. You have been, you will be doing the right thing, Virgo. Ugh, you got a lot of love to give in 2026. This beast is not a snake. I will say that. Oh, oh, oh. I'll just say when it comes to the old way of doing things, you break the barrier and you're no longer following some type of rules, um, Virgo. Give me some a direct healing message for 2026 for Virgo. Oh, hold on. Let me see what this is. Support, astral wisdom, cleanse, soul power, serenity, and forgiveness. Forgiving yourself from what you've been through, forgiving yourself for what you were trained on how to be. Whatever this association is, it's kind of like, how do I say this? Being raised in some type of program and finally breaking free from it. But you know what I see, Virgo? I see you breaking the chains and using the information that you have and manipulating people. Be careful with that, because what you become free from, that's the beast. You become what was done to you, or what you don't have to do that. That could be what that soul contract is. But in 2026 overall, when it comes to your direct healing messages, you have the support available to assist you. Your ancestors will provide you through projection the information that you need to know. Make sure that you, with cleanse, you keep yourself grounded, hydrated. You may need to be born again for some of you, depending on your religious background, being baptized by the water or submerging yourself with water. You may be seeking, you will find healing by asking an Aquarius for forgiveness. When it comes to soul power, Virgo, you know how to manipulate. And it comes to um, things that you never spoke about, that if you were to speak about, secrecy would be broken. But the secrecy that you have obtained, it just feels like there's a possibility, because of the things that you can't change with serenity here, you turn into a beast. And in that spread, I wasn't seeing it as a negative thing, but now I do. And you have an opportunity to do the right things and to be free. You may have the gift of assisting people from being released from their own chains. When it comes to forgiveness, it says this: holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness, in its own right, is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. When you are ready, there is no timing on what you've been through, Virgo. What no one knows about what you've been through. Just forgive yourself. Start there. Forgive yourself and ask divine to place the right people in your life that will show up for you without you having to reveal what no one knows about. Um, but be prepared of holding in your water energy, because you may drown yourself, and that's the breaking point. You have to find an outlet, and the first outlet is to release this water energy that needs to be discarded. Okay. um, is forgiving yourself for resentment. Okay. Give me your overall direct message for Virgo, please. Healing message 2026. Synchronicities. Remember, I said you have, when you're ready, there is no time limit on this. Resentment and forgiving yourself. All right. It says you are noticing the signs of synchronicities that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time. And when I said that, I heard you're ready, Virgo. It says people and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. There's confirmation about divine um, and divine and a support system. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. When you get projections, Virgo, or when you have dreams or when you have deja vus, don't ponder on them. Just accept what you've received. It'll make sense to you as time progresses. Okay. Because that's when the enemy can come in and confuse you. What is it that Virgo doesn't see in 2025, please? What is it that Virgo doesn't see in 2025, please? deceit, just like I said. Don't sell yourself short in 2026. It says honesty is the bridge to authentic connections. That's as above is so below, even within yourself, your light and your dark, your shadow energy. When it comes to an opportunity, Virgo, don't allow people to use you as a scapegoat because you're gifted. hmm Don't allow anyone to use you and profit off of you. You know, when things go good, and then when you wake up and you're like, what am I into? What have I done? How do I get out of this situation? What you don't see. Mm-mm. No, I wouldn't take this risk. Mm-mm. Go the other way. You already promised divine. You said if you ask divine, I'm channeling. There's a Virgo, you ask divine to get you out of a situation from illegalities, and divine did. And the same opportunities coming back around again because the plan and the game is more tighter, more clearer. It's planned out to the T. It is not. 2026, you have people who want your position, Virgo. And they can't just take it. They have to position you to where you lose it. Where it looks like you, how do I say it? It's no one's response. It's a no for me. I'll just say that. Don't sell yourself short in 2026. Acceptance up in the air. You already know who you're going to deal with in 2026. You already know who you're going to associate yourself with. You already know who you're saying no to in 2026. You already know who you don't like in 2026. Why question what you've already have set decisions? No one can change your mind. So this is with acceptance up in the air, and it's a no. There is no you're too headstrong to be played with. That's why I said you're gifted. I don't know if you can see. I really don't know, but I know your guides is definitely giving you the heads up. So I don't feel like this session for 2026 is something that you're already not aware of. It's just confirmation. Let me tell you about this acceptance that's up in the air. That's a no. This is no new friends, or if I don't know. I don't want to read into it the wrong way. It says, as days pass, I discover a greater understanding of who I am. Today, I thank both my blessings and my flaws for helping me to establish who I am. I embrace the choices I have made along the way, confirmation, and I accept the misadventures that have made me stronger, confirmation. I admire how I have managed to flourish and have come to love myself. I know I am brave and beautiful. So, forgiving yourself is not the issue in 2026. You're going to be able to see, or if you haven't already identified the people who are going to resent you, it's not a you problem. That's what that is. Shed light on that in regards to people resenting Virgo. Inner work, positive thinking, and creation. Creation is my Fool card. They're all in reverse. When it comes to people resenting you, it's not a you problem. They have to put in the work. They have to change their mindset to positive thinking instead of negative thinking. They have to take the leap of faith. That's not your responsibility. You're going to be telling a lot of people no. Word of advice for Virgo for 2026. Word of advice for Virgo. Surrender and success. All right. When it comes to releasing the need to be in control, in 2026, this type of success that you will experience, it's like the light comes on. You know, what I had first channel when we started this session is something that you fully realize. A project. Fill in the blank of what that is. You are the lighthouse. Clarify these two. Surrender and success for Virgo. Empathy. That's so contradicting. It's telling me you telling a lot of people no. But now that I'm seeing your other spreads with this empathy, this is still helping. Not doing it for people, but like helping them recover or helping people start anew. I don't know. Are you a? Oh, it's attached to your gift. When it comes to deceit, though, in 2026, before making any decisions, make sure you know both sides of the story. What are the messages you have for Virgo for 2026? This deck is so heavy. You have gratitude. I don't know who your love lost ones are or who your spirit guides are, but they is some powerful people. And you should be grateful that you have them in your energy field, that you have access, you know? And the type of access that I'm referencing to is kind of like they tell you what's ahead before it happens. And you get to see it play out, right? And it just feels like there is this saying of, man, it could have been me. But thank God Almighty, I am blessed. Yep, and not stressed. What is this gratitude? Hold on. It's this one. Tell you what this one is all about for your 2026. 26 could be significant as well. Well, it is 2026. That's hold on. It says the universe is grateful for you. Appreciation for everything flows through you and great bounty. I told you you got, oh my God. Cherish the preciousness of life and everyone and everything around you. Whatever you've been wanting to do, it's going to work out fine. Just don't sell yourself short, Virgo. What else do you have for Virgo? I need to get more back in my books because I need to really learn how to communicate these messages for for you, Virgo. You know, this channel is still fairly new. So we started April of 2020. Okay. And we've come a long way, I tell you. Anywho, you have forgiveness. Okay. Don't worry about the people who resent you. Okay. But when you're ready to forgive yourself of what you've experienced that people don't know about, you'll know. And it'll be at the right time if you haven't done already. It's kind of like you see the broader picture of things, right? The way you maneuver and go about things moving forward, everything's going to feel like a project. It's even people, Virgo, some type of mechanical way. Let me tell you about this forgiveness, though. Give you the direct message. You definitely know how to use your power. I will say that. Forgiveness is 32. Yep. Your divine healers ask you to open up your heart and find compassion and love for yourself. If you have made mistakes, acknowledge your errors and ask those you've harmed for forgiveness. Where possible, make amends. Then forgive yourself and move on. There's no mistake too great or error so grave that it can't be forgiven. If you are sincere in your apologies, allow your healer guides to help you rise above shame and enter the loving flow of the universe. Stop harshly judging yourself. This is no point. Live, love, learn. And that is going to definitely fulfill the full projection of what you realize. Okay. Um, did we pull this? I don't think I did this deck. I can't recall. What message do you have for Virgo for 2026? What message do you have for Virgo? What you don't see, change the course in reverse. Your mind is made up. So I don't see anybody, you know what? It's kind of like this. Virgo. When it comes to deception, ain't nobody changing your mind unless you do it. You're not giving anybody access like that. You know what I mean? Hearing both sides of any situation before making any decision. And that doesn't mean that, you know, there's no progress in doing that, because there is. Like I said, you're treating everything like a project. It says a closed door is an invitation from life to move in an even better direction. It's time to change the course. You've already made your decision. But when it comes to people, there is no convincing you otherwise. It's like someone is saying, man, I got the hookup for something, or man, I know where the lick is, or man, I got the plug. And you looking at them like, if you don't go somewhere right now and don't come back, you have. Do you see where those keys are? Anyhow, angel guide message for my Virgo for 2026, please. Listen, I don't know anybody who hides a key in a tree. If you're looking for a key, look in the tree. Anywho, angel guide message for Virgo for 2026. Self acceptance, no, a manifestation. I love this. Huh. You look good. And that's confirmation. Didn't I tell you you're going to be seeing a lot of no's? Doing you. Overall message, angel guide message for Virgo. So I love the fact that you're going to have your moment, if you haven't done it already, where you forgive whatever happened that no one knows about. And you know what that is. So, you know, it doesn't have to be dark. It could be, the lack of affection, and you forgive the person who you yearned affection for and you never got it. You make peace with that. And I love this self acceptance. And it's going to glow. If you're not in a relationship, Virgo, people are, you're not convincing. It's something, who is making you glow like this? There's a lot of weight being lifted with this no. Like, I should have did this a long time ago. You fully realize you have compassion. Overall direct message. Terry said, what? Compassion. I needed that laugh. I really did, because I needed that. That was right on time. Thank you. When it comes to compassion, Virgo, your direct message says changing how you see yourself will help change how others see you. Angels are surrounding you at this time and encouraging you to see yourself through their loving, holy eyes. All the ups and downs you have faced, confirmation, all of the insecurities you have overcome, and all of the setbacks you have moved beyond are a testament to resilience and strength. So have compassion and respect for yourself. Angel wisdom is encouraging you to love and treat yourself the way you would love to be loved and treated by others. Then your own actions will be mirrored back to you by those around you. So ask your angel guides to help you be more compassionate towards yourself now. That's your angel guide message for 2026. Terry, let me go ahead and give you a direct message. That what LOL, I needed that. Yes. When I talk about I've been so serious, I needed that. Thank you. Your direct message is deal with the unexpected, Terry. It says, treat the unforeseen as a divine offering, confirmation, something that's going to be fully realized. All right. Don't forget love is kind, and definitely don't forget that love is gentle. Till we meet again.